Hi there, welcome to another how-to episode. Today, so last week I did a small little one-tile farm, which basically will make a nice amount of, wheat and stuff, but you kind of need something else to speed it up. So today I'm going to show you another kind of way of doing an automatic farm with Gany's surface. But this time we'll be using the farm manager. So the first thing we're going to have to do is kind of make a vanilla farm. So I'm going to go ahead and build that out now. And we'll be back once I have that done. And I'll talk you through it then once I have it done. It's very easy to do. You've probably built 1,000 of these yourself. So I'll be right back. So guys, here I have a kind of automated farm set up. It's not completely finished yet. I have a bit of water in most of the areas. It's 7 by 7 on these two, and then 7 by 8 on the last one. So this should be entirely hydrated, I hope. And let's go ahead first and put down some of these farm managers. So we want to put them in the center, and they go 2 above the farmland, and they don't hoe, so you have to make sure to hoe. So we'll put seeds up here, and that should start planting seeds. It does. Oh, and it actually goes further down. I didn't know that. Oops, wrong one. That one. So that means we could probably put it 6 high. 6 high? 3 high. But we'll leave it like that for now, and we'll put carrots in this one. And then the last one we will put here. And potatoes. So there we are. We have all our crops being planted now, and they'll continue to be planted as long as these things have seeds in them. So let's get the harvesting up and running. So we're going to want to put some sticky pistons in here, and more of our building block, which I'm using polished andesite, even though we're in 1.7.10. It's from Gany's as well. We'll need to power the pistons. I'm just going to use this, but you can power them however you want. And I'll use a lever. There we go. So that should power them. And then in this little bit up here, we want to just fill that up with water. And there we go. That's it. We are ready to go with the harvesting. So if I switch on this thing and kind of just stand around here for a while. So guys, you can see here that I have a full field of crops, and I'm sure most of you have seen the way that this can just harvest away, and it will just flow down, and everything will be nicely brought to the end. And we probably want to raise up these sides a bit, but right now they're fine. Potato there fell, but that's about it. Actually, probably best to even to put just fences up here. That way we won't get any mobs trampling on this the field. So the reason why I left this flow for a while is to see how long it would take to actually bring everything down, and it's taken a bit of time, probably longer than I'd like. And this thing is full as well, but that's fine. It should be fine. So there, once we hit the lever again, the water should drain, and the farm managers should actually start planting crops, which they are. Cool. So this chest then should start filling up with all the crops, which is really cool. So how am I going to automate this? So the first thing I want to do is refill these with the correct seeds, and you may already, know how I'm going to do that. It's exactly the same way that I did it with the other one. We'll have an item elevator coming up, and we'll have a hopper line running down the center, and we'll have some filtered hoppers coming down into the middle, and that will be that. But how will we know when to actually trigger the water flow? Well, we're going to use the block detectors that that Gany's has. If I can find it. Of course, I am using Utopia Cubed mod pack again, mainly because this is really where I most have use for these. So we're going to use these block detectors. And the block detectors should be able to detect when these are done. Actually, I don't want to put it there. I want to put it there. So let's put one there. And we'll also put one here. I don't want to put it there because I'm not sure what crop that will actually be. But I'm sure that these ones will be wheat all the time. So we'll have two of those. And if we just grab one of these. Oh, whoops. If we grab some seeds. And we'll chuck the seeds in there for now, and we'll just grab some as well. So these should work like this. Maybe not. Maybe I need to put wheat in there. I was hoping this would work the same way, but it doesn't seem to be working the same way. Let me grab some wheat and just check this. Okay guys, so because the block detectors didn't work, I had to improvise. So I now have two of these sensitive dislocators, and they're connected to two chests with comparators on them. Let's just take that out of there. And I'm just thinking I probably need a redstone repeater here rather than a redstone. Okay, so when these grow, they'll be harvested and put into the chest, which will activate the comparator. The comparator then will unpower this redstone torch on this. We'll unpower the torch, which is basically an AND gate, if you know that. And it will power this torch and this torch, which will turn off this and let the stuff come out of the chests. So you see that one's powered now. And there's a bit in there. So once this grows, it will be harvested, and there you go. There we go. So it's powered. It's powering that. Everything's gone from the chest, and it released the water, which is perfect. It's exactly what we want to do. Unfortunately, we do want the water to flow for a bit more, but we're going to deal with that now. So just in case you want to see that again, I have these two chests here with hoppers under them, redstone torches stopping them from going down, and then there's just a hopper line under here, and this will be one of our collection chests. So the AND gate from the comparators, this one must already have something, no? Oh, sorry, this one, yeah. Yeah, so that will it should be enough to kind of give me an idea of when the whole field is ready to be harvested. And it should then work perfectly, I hope. So we're going to need to make a timer here that will... a hopper timer will probably work perfectly here, which will just turn this on for a certain length of time. We could always probably just use a comparator or repeater timer either. No, probably a hopper timer is better. So I'll make a hopper timer there, and we'll also need to funnel that stuff back up here, because at the moment this is not going to reset. And we are just going to collect a ton of this stuff by running around the fields, which is definitely not what we want to do. Where's the fun in that? And also it's kind of difficult to do. So let me just run a hopper line, and you'll see how that works once I have it up and running. And we're going to just have it all funneled down here into a big chest silo probably. So we'll put kind of a hopper on there, chest there, like so. And we'll just have this hopper line coming straight up here. We want this, so we want to put a filter hopper there, and then we'll run the hopper line over it. Yeah, so that should be it. So let me just run this along, and I'll show you once it's done. So there we are, guys. I've done a dropper tower, which I showed you how to do in the previous how to. We have basic filtering pipes here, and we're going to pull only seeds in this one, carrots in this one, and potatoes in this one. Obviously, again, if you are using a mod pack that does have some sort of pipes or something like that, you can of course use them to pipe your stuff around instead of using hoppers and vanilla methods. But you know, this mod pack, it's kind of meant to be low tech, so we don't really have that. So that's going there. Tick 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 tick. It should start. Yeah, stuff will start there, and we should see in a minute some more stuff being planted. Any second. Oh. That should work. It worked in the other one. Oh, this isn't going to be powered, is it? There we go. Weird. Oh. So the potatoes are going all the way over here. They should be getting pulled by this. I'm just wondering, maybe... Let's see if this one works. Well, that's very strange. That definitely worked in the other one, so I'm not quite sure why that's not working this time. Let's give these ones a try. Let me just try it off camera and I'll be back. Okay, guys, I have now completed the build. There's still something wrong with the hoppers, but it's going as well as it should be for now. I think I'd have to change something there to make it work better, but I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, I've built a hopper clock here, and I'm taking an input in this side to hold it at this point. I have 50 wheat in here, and I think this is going to be enough for what I want. And then I have a comparator coming out of here, which is holding the pistons up. Yeah, so let's try this out. So let's plant another seed there. Why not? Plant loads of seeds. And we're growing here. Everything's growing. Both torches are off. So, with lots of crops. Everything's nice and going. And eventually, this one's going to get ripe. And this one's going to get ripe. There you go. That one's ripe now. Gets harvested. Well, now it does. So we have one. There we go. And there are triggers. And there you go. So that will keep the water stream on now for, I think, 100 ticks. So by the time it gets out and back. Which hopefully should be enough time to get all the wheat and plants and stuff down to the end. I can always add more wheat to the hopper timer though. It looks good though. Almost there, and you can see the hopper tower is already going, or dropper tower. And there we go. Probably need a block here actually. And there it shuts off, and that is perfectly timed. I couldn't have asked for that to be any better timed. And it will plant again. So there we go. So except for the hoppers not exactly working as they should have been. That pretty much works exactly how I wanted it to. How cool. Now you can always extend that out further. You'll have to add more wheat. But there you go. So I hope at least this has given you an idea on how to automate a larger scale farm using Gany's surface and end, of course, for the hoppers. Let me know what you think. And until next time, I will see you later.